Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for June 13th until June 19th, 2021. This will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs in Virgo should you cross-watch. And as always, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate for you, which is absolutely okay. Take the things that are for you today, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. Welcome, welcome. If this is your first time here or if you're returning, I'm happy to see you again. If you've not done so already, please subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And if today's reading resonates for you, do leave me a thumbs up and any comments, questions, concerns, your favorite emoji, whatever you want down below. I love hearing from you. It means so much to me. I have unlimited gratitude for your time and engagement. So let's see what is going on for you today, Virgo. Okay. Overall energy here for you today, Virgo, is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, what are you holding on really tightly to right now? That's somewhere where we need to direct our attention. What don't we want to share right now? What beliefs are we holding on to really tightly right now, and how might they be affecting us? So if there is something that's been really sitting with you or something that you've been containing, this is a time to address that. In the recent past, Virgo, we have the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles, and the World card here. I would venture that you are preparing to maybe start on a new project, start a new path, maybe start a new education, something like that. We're working on getting a new cycle started for ourselves that's coming from a place of working on something that we really care about. So I see you here doing a lot of upskilling, a lot of maybe just time working, researching, writing, interviewing people, just spending time really honing in on a new skill. But it's coming from a place of I want to work on something that I care about. I want to work on something that I love. And this is the opportunity for me to finally be able to do that. I'm deciding that I'm going to apply myself and see if I can make a run at it. When we come into present energy, we have the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Judgment card here. So it's interesting energy to me here, Virgo, because, and I understand, you internalize a lot, you go into yourself a lot, you spend a lot of time kind of up here, very cerebrally. But it looks to me like we're maybe spending a bit too much time facing inward right now. And as a result, it's excluding the person in our life that maybe we have care for. I don't know that this is necessarily, I don't know that it's somebody you're even with yet, someone that's close to you, but I think they have love interest in you. They are someone who is around you considerable amount of time. They have a lot of care for you. I think there's someone that you generally would use as your sounding board to run things by. But I think they're feeling a little bit excluded from the process right now, like you've kind of pushed them away in your pursuit to get this going. And I believe they're going to have a conversation with you around that feeling of, I care for you. I want to be part of what's going on in your life. And I don't feel like you want that same thing for me. I feel like you're removing me from your life to focus on these other things. And that's, surfacing all these feelings for me. It's going to give you a new perspective here. It's going to cause you to look at the relationship with this person differently, and also your relationship with how you work, with how you try to get a project off the ground. Are you someone who becomes hyper fixated where nothing else can take your focus because there's like a need to work on it, a need to make progress on it, and so you shut the rest of the world out? I wouldn't be surprised if we see Four of Cups come up somewhere around this spread as well for that same reason. Coming into future energy here, Virgo, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So I think a little bit of competition for your attention is going to happen here with the Six of Cups and Knight of Cups coming up together. A past relationship, a past person you were in a relationship with may resurface. I think this was somebody who the timing wasn't quite right. You were not in the same place when you were first talking about dating or exploring dating one another. And by that I mean mentally in different places. Like right now I'm working on my career, and right now you're considering family, or whatever that looked like at the time. So it didn't work out. But I think they're going to come back to, profess that they haven't fully gotten over it, that they do want that chance to grow the relationship, to have an honest go at it. So it's interesting because, I mean, your attention obviously isn't really on relationship right now. It's on what you are doing. And I think, there's some feeling here for me that you're going to find all of this a little bit distracting or a little bit overwhelming. It's like, not just one person that's talking to you about how they feel. It's multiple people kind of showing up. And I think this reconnection is going to be a bit of a surprise to you. So we'll do a little clarifying and see what else we can learn here. I'll start with the Four of Pentacles in the overall energy. Hanged Muse, Queen of Materials, and the Muse of Inspiration. Yeah, it's like you're holding out for the right timing. You're in this position right now, and I guess this makes perfect sense. Whatever it is that you're working on, you're not talking to anybody about. So from the perspective of this person who comes to you and says, Virgo, I feel like lately you've been distant and I want to be part of your life and I feel like you've been pushing it out. But really, you're working on this big thing for you. It's something that feels monumental to you. It feels very important, but there is fear about talking about it just yet. You don't want to say anything and then create an expectation. It's like you want all the work to be done, everything to be fully ready before you even speak a word of it out into the world. And because you're feeling like it could really be the thing, you feel very passionately about it, you feel like this could be something that could become your career, could become your lifestyle, and you don't want to jinx it, I think is very much the energy here. So you need to maybe let this person in, especially if it's someone who is generally a trusted mentor, advisee, friend, family member, I don't know. Let's take a look in the recent past at the Empress. Okay, let's get an idea of what it is you might be working on right now. Ooh, okay. 3 of them came flying out. We've got Ace of Voices, 9 of Emotions, 4 of Inspiration. Wow, really powerful little drop out of the deck here. So yeah, I got a really clear idea and vision for where I'm going to find happiness, where I'm going to find success, what I want out of life and how I'm going to be able to get it, how I need to express myself. And you are putting the work in now, true to the earth sign way. It's like this want for continual progress, slow and steady progress, but there's never a fear of like digging in the heels and doing the work, Virgo. And for you especially, somebody who really likes to analyze and analyze and analyze things, this has kind of finally brought you to this space where you're like, wow, this is where I belong, this is where I could make an impact, and I want to try, but I don't want to say anything about it in case it doesn't work out. Let's look at the Page of Cups here in the present energy. Let's just see. The Wheel, the Priestess, and the Two of Materials. Yeah. This person is kind of hoping, I think, that you would just figure out that they had a thing for you, that they wouldn't need to say anything. They want something different from the relationship. They want to shift what your relationship is to one another. And right now, I think they're feeling like you have the control in the relationship and they don't, but this is coming from a place of you not having had open conversation together about your feelings for one another, or if you even have feelings for them. They definitely have some feelings for you here. They want to take this friendship, or maybe their coworker, I'm not sure, to a different place. They want to start on something new. And I think that it's going to be a little bit, again, surprising for you with Judgment coming up here. Like, I wasn't expecting this. I didn't realize you thought about me this way. I need to take the time to really consider where I stand on all this. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups here in the future energy. Eight of Voices, Page of Voices, Two of Emotions. This is interesting. So this person that, I remember I said the timing didn't really feel like it was right. I think there was a little bit more to it than that for you. I think you are fearful that if you commit, like if this person resurfaces, you did see this person as being, kindred to you, as being a potential life partner, potential soulmate, a really important relationship. But in the wake of it not working out and not ending, by having them come back and profess that love to you, I think you have fear that if you gave into it, even to say, I might be open to us exploring that again, that that's going to commit you indefinitely to that person, that's going to put you in a position where suddenly I'm in a more serious relationship than I'm prepared to yet be in. I want to get to know this person again, because they're coming back with a want to like lay roots with you, and I don't know that you are in that same mental space when it comes to this person. And there's fear that if you agree to start exploring, that for them they're going to be working towards the next commitment phase, and for you it's like, I'm just trying to get to know you and get to know how we fit into each other's lives again. So there's some fear for you, I think, here, that you'll end up stuck with this person, because maybe you're again not approaching the relationship from the same place. So something to consider there. We'll take one last message for you. Hanged Man, Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I mean, you need to hold out until you're ready here, Virgo, to make a decision, especially where we have two different people that are trying to approach you for some love. I think there's going to be a lot of consideration for you here as to, where you think you're willing to most invest your energy, and also, if you're going to pursue a relationship at all with either of these people around what you're doing to try and get yourself to the next level as a person, who is going to be there to build with you, who's going to be also willing to contribute to the dream that you're trying to build right now, versus, where might I be losing my energy, losing my time, just investing into somebody who isn't trying to pick me up and help me get to where I'm going. So a lot to consider here, Virgo. I mean, definitely a couple people with their eyes on you right now, so you keep your eyes open, keep your ears open for those types of communications, and whatever it is that you're working on, I do wish you every success. And there's nothing that I can want more for people than to live their truth and to be able to do work that is meaningful and impactful for them. And it seems that you are really aligning yourself with that prosperity path right now, and I do hope that it works out in all the best ways. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, leave me that thumbs up. I'll see you next week.